What's up, y'all? Liz here. I am so sorry I haven't posted in forever. I can come up with like a million excuses of why this happened, but pretty much it was the holidays, we traveled, we had family, and my grown-up job got hella crazy at the end of the year. But this is my commitment to you, that I will post a video every single week starting now. I have so many ideas and lots of good stuff coming up, so please stay tuned. Today, I'm going to show you how to make not one, not two, not three, but 4 Superbowl recipes and snacks. I don't like football, nor do I care about any of the team playings this year, but I do like the eating and drinking part. Let's get started. We're going to start off by making oil-free fried pickles. Okay, so they're not fried to make them a little bit healthy, but they are just as tasty. This recipe is not mine, and I will link the recipe below. Start off by patting your pickles dry with a towel or a napkin until most of the moisture is gone. Next, you will use all of these ingredients to make your batter, minus the cat in the background. Dip your pickles in the batter until coated and then roll them around in some breadcrumbs. When you have all the pickles you want to munch on, spray a baking pan with oil and put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, and then you're done. It's that easy. They're super crispy and juicy at the same time, just really delicious. Next, we're making a 7-ish layer dip. First, cook some of your favorite meatless crumbles. I am using Beyond Meat today. Season your meat to your liking. Next, take some rice from your fridge. I always have cooked rice in my fridge for those days I come home super hangry, which is pretty much every single day. Next, take some black beans and squeeze a little bit of lime juice on them. Mash them up until you have a nice and thick puree. Add your rice. I'm adding a ton because, carbs. Next, add your meat. After that, add some vegan sour cream. I am using the Tofutti brand and it tastes just like the real thing. Next, add some vegan cheese. I have not found a cheese that I'm crazy about yet, but I haven't tried them all. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see Joe and I do a vegan cheese taste test. Add some black olives and some green onions. To finish it off, top with some chunky salsa and then you're done. I was actually going to add some guacamole, but I completely forgot to include it, which is why I'm calling it my 7-ish layer dip. You can feel free to add guacamole if you'd like and make it as many layers as you want. Our third snack is cauliflower wings. I love buffalo wings so much and they're so perfect for game day. This recipe is from Edgy Veg, who I am obsessed with. I pre-ordered her book as soon as she mentioned it, and everything that she comes up with, I devour. The recipe is in the link below. Heat the oven to 425 degrees and roast the cauliflower in there for 40 minutes. While that bakes, whisk soy milk and apple cider vinegar to make your buttermilk. Set it aside for 5 minutes. Next, add some egg replacer. I am using Bob bread mills. Whisk all of your ingredients for the seasoned flour together in a separate bowl. Next, dredge the cauliflower in the flour mixture and shake off any excess. Then, dip them in your buttermilk mixture and then put them in the flour once again. Your fingers are going to get super messy and sticky. Cook them in a deep fryer for about 3 to 4 minutes and then they will get super nice and crispy. Once they're done cooking, toss them in your favorite buffalo sauce and you are done. These are so good, a favorite for anyone who is vegan and isn't vegan. And finally, some fresh baked pretzels. These actually take a really long time to make and I did not realize this until I was too far gone into the recipe. Start by mixing 1 tablespoon of yeast and 1 tablespoon of sugar with 1 cup of warm water and stir. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes until it's super foamy. Next, combine the salt and 1 cup of flour into the bowl. Once the yeast is bloom, add the flour and stir. Next, knead in the rest of the flour. Knead the dough for about 5 to 10 minutes and place it into a mixing bowl with oil and cover it with a damp towel. Let the dough rise for about an hour. Preheat the oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit at this time as well. Next, roll the dough into a long snake and shape your pretzels. Fill a pot with water and 2 tablespoons of baking soda and bring it to a boil. Once the water is boiling, place 1 pretzel in the water and boil it for roughly 15 seconds. Once all of your pretzels are done, place them on a baking pan and top them off with some vegan butter and salt. Bake the pretzels for about 12 to 15 minutes and finally, they are done. They are super soft and delicious. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great Super Bowl Sunday. See you next week.